baby? What's up, gamers? We're live. We're sweaty. No spaghetti. I gotta get the strategy guide. I'm behind tonight, gamers. I had a day of it. It was not a bad day. I want to be clear. It was not a bad day. It was just one of those days. Give me literally 2 seconds. I say 2. Give me like 20 seconds to get my strategy guide. I'll be back. I'll flick the camera on. I'll flick it on out. You can look at my butt. I'll see my butt. Okay, sexy. I know. Got my cool wrist brace still, looking fresh, funky, fresh, feeling real good. Actually, my hand feels better. I know we put it on last week. Like, is it gonna work? It actually, like, legitimately, it did make a difference in my hand. So I'm very happy that it does feel good. Howdy, gamers. Let's rock. Let's roll. Let's do it. Let's do it. Hope everyone's been well. I've been doing good. I've been doing good. I've been really, really, really having a great time hanging out. What do we do today? Work, work, work. Yesterday, pack, pack, pack. Today, tomorrow, work. Saturday, streaming, finish packing, streaming. And then Sunday, I'm gone for 2 weeks. We'll talk more about that Saturday, but I'll be gone for 2 weeks starting Sunday. I'll let y'all know when I'm back in the Discord. We'll post that up later, but just want to make that clear. Gamers, I'll be back in October. It's going to be a hot minute. How do you survive? Be happier. You can watch someone like Raynar Vegas Jr. Watch that guy. That guy's pretty cool. Actually, I think I actually have this expansion. Give me like, hold on. Give me a sec. Apparently you got that's edge. I'm not edging right now. Give me a sec. Let me go. Hold on, gamers. I want to manage games and add-ons. I think I might actually have the Claws of Awaji expansion for free. Give me a sec. I think I might actually unironically have it. I do. Look at this. I do. I don't really want to install that right now, but I have access to it, so I guess we'll do something like that next time. But hey, at the very least, I have it. That's kind of cool, I guess. Great. I'm not happy about it either. I know I said I'm not gonna play that. Apparently, I have the DLC. I just gave it to anyone who apparently pre-ordered the game. I guess I pre-ordered the game. Listen, I pre-ordered the game because I was gonna get it day and date with the guide, and then it never came. And then it took like 7 years, and here we are now. All right, so let me go here. Claws of Awaji has been released. I don't care. Okay, so last we saw, we were over here in Yamashiro. Wait, no, over here. Working on clearing out this castle. 5 daishos, dude. 5 of them. 5 daishos. Can you believe that? That's nasty. Oh. Hey, I remember this. We were going after an achievement that I finally got. Yeah, we spent like 6 hours going after an achievement. That's right. I remember that. Hey, gamers. Anybody remember that achievement? Yeah, I sure do. God, I love this game. I unironically do like this game, but it is just kind of pain in it. Let's see. Okay, well, I need to get this stupid thing up and running. Give me a sec here. Trying to get my chats up. I'm so bad at this. All right, there we go. Okay. All right, gamers. But it's been a lot of fun hanging out. Had a good day today. Could be worse. Today was honestly pretty good. I had fun hanging out. It was okay. It was okay. Let's see. Boom. Boom. Is there Isabelle there? Okay. I do see that guy. Let's see here. Oh, wow. Big hits. Big hits. I like that every time I make contact, I technically get like... I'm looking at the bell up there to make sure I can like take it out. Okay, all right, hold on. Wait. There we go. Okay, that's a cool hit. That's a cool hit. That's a cool hit. Mods hate this one cool trick. See, I'm gonna dead angle this guy like I'm playing, what's that game? Sekiro? Yeah. Yeah, that's the dead angle, by the way, those who don't know, is where you trap a boss between a door using the camera. And so Sekiro's enemy AI is actually based around where the camera is. This is true. I'm not like talking about this is actually true. And so in Sekiro, if you know where the enemy AI like is going to be, you can actually like force it to not do anything by standing in the corner and just angling your camera away from the boss, and you can literally trap the boss indoors. It's really scuffed. What's up, son? How you doing? I'm talking about Sekiro cheese tactics, because that's a better game about being a samurai. How you been, dog? What you been up to? What's poppin'? Wait. Got it. I'm so good. What you been up to? I'm now... I think I'm officially... I'm in my late 20s, but I think I'm officially in my late 20s, because now I've been wearing this for the past week to stave off tendonitis and potentially avoid carpal tunnel. So we made it. We're there. Almost threw my neck down in 2 seconds today because the dragonfly flew into my ear. We're there. It's been better though. I will say it's been better with it. The tendonitis is definitely gone. One person, as I was walking by, one of the spaces I was in, they walk by and they go, too much? They did this and they mouthed like too much. I'm like, that's funny. No, but it is real. This is real. It's crazy. How's your writing class? What was that about? What were you writing about? How'd that go? That sounds fun. Writing class sounds really fun. I can't say I've ever had like a formal... I've had formal writing classes in like the way academics works, but I can't necessarily say I've had like creative writing in a big sense like that. Like, how'd that go? That sounds really fun. Tell me about that. And I am... I'm so unbelievably thirsty today. God. All I want to do is just drink water, dude. Oh, Jesus. How'd that go, man? That sounds fun. That sounds really good. Yeah, no. The wrist brace is brutal. It's brutal. Tough living. Well, I'm glad I have it, though. I'm glad I had access to it, because it has helped. I'm glad it went well. What were you writing? Was it like, any particular style? Was it just kind of free? Tell me about that. How'd that shake out? That sounds really good. That sounds like a really good time. Writing is fun, man. It's just fun to write. Oh, hey, lady. Oh, God. I feel guilty about the way that transpired. Let's see. What do we have? Writing's fun. It's always fun to just sit down and make a piece happen, you know? Just get something on paper. It just feels good. This feels good. Let me see. Let me think. Is anything changed for me recently? Outside of just my wrist getting all jacked up. That's exciting. I guess I technically, in the last week or so, interacted with more 40K than I have in my life by playing Power Wash Simulator. That was exciting. But definitely not super dynamic in that regard. It definitely was funny though. Oh. Was that? Okay. Well, I guess that worked. I don't know how that works. Was that all of them? Did you use like all of them? Oh, I don't. Okay. Maybe it does a radius now. I don't know how this works. We'll figure it out. But Power Wash Simulator had a 40K DLC. That was kind of fun. But that's about it. I can't really say. Things have been pretty chill lately. Just been hanging out. Haven't had a lot of time to work on my like side writing projects here. It's just been busy with some vacation coming up towards the end of September. But it's been chill. I've enjoyed having some time to just hang out. Let's see. I started Borderlands 4 with a friend. That game is bad. The game is still really bad. I don't like Borderlands 4. I don't like it. I feel guilty. I don't like it. It's aggressively not what I'm looking for out of Borderlands. But we'll see it through. I'll beat it. I'll roll credits. I'll roll credits, baby. I'll do it for the memes. Let's see. 15 classes. Let's see here. 15, 8 various established pros. That's cool. I like that. I like that. I like that. That's cool. That's savvy. I like that. It is... Shutting up is the hardest part about feedback. Like, it's so easy to just get lost and think that, like, you know better. And maybe you do. You know? Maybe you do. This is the royal you. Right? Maybe you do. But yeah, no, it's definitely good to have that shut up and listen. Shut up and listen is, like, arguably as important as just writing. Yeah. I like that they intentionally have shut up and listen as a factor of it. I think that's delightful. I think that's really, really cool. I love that. That sounds really fun. That sounds really fulfilling. What pro style have you gone over yet? Or was that an introductory class? Because admittedly fair. Let's see. Techniques, characterization. Cool, that's smart. That's smart. That's smart. Yeah, it's easy to kind of jump into the deep end there. That's good. That sounds like it's a really strong course all around. Ooh, Jesus. Poor guy. Killed him. Is that not like a local university setting, or is that like just like someone's like side hustle they do? Like, tell me about that. Like, that sounds like a fun space to be in right now. That sounds good. Stop hitting me. Stop it. Freaking guy. Ah, look at that. Gaming. It's built different. The big hoist. Alright. Boom. Does the blood disappear off the blade? It does disappear off the blade. I don't know why I thought it would stay. Like it's some, I don't know, deeper CRPG like blood, like Dragon Age, where the blood just exists in every cutscene almost out of spite for the game. Like, weird. I love Dragon Age, but that is a weird thing about it. Love Dragon Age, like, more than it deserves, but God, no way. It's so weird. Oh, there we go. Wait, okay, I guess I'm not climbing that wall. That's cool though, it sounds like a smart course. It's smart to introduce the different styles and then get into ways to enhance the writing. That's clever. American shreds. Let's see. Oh, I see. Okay, cool. I like that. Pop art's clever. Yeah, pop art's fine. Pop art's a fine descriptor. That's fair enough. I dig that. Cool. That sounds fun. I like that. Pop art makes sense for that too, given like the description of like the same phrase is smart. Yeah, that's a good way to do things too. I like that. I just write about Campbell soup. No, but I dig that. That's really fun. That sounds like a really, really, really good time. I love that, man. That sounds so fun. That is one of the more interesting things, just thinking about writing in general, is like there's kind of this overarching assumption. I mean, maybe there is. Maybe this is just the US thing from my perspective, but I feel like this is overarching assumption that everybody can write. But it's interesting, like, when you actually dissect writing and dig into it and explore different writing techniques, it's just a lot of fun. Have you... Tell me before, American Splendor is a comic that may kind of vibe with the mundanity of it all, just the day-to-day life thing. American Splendor is one of my go-to comics, and it kind of is that deal of dealing with the mundanity of life and how life can be interesting like that. Yeah, tell me about it. Sure, that sounds keen. I'm keen for sure. Hasty translation shreds. Real. Yeah, please send it my way. Gotta post the Raven. No, that's fair. Yeah. Man, speaking of, as you get that sent over here, I'm in an environment where AI is just talked about 24/7 because it's I'm in the finance industry, and so that intersection with technology is right there. And let me see here. The time inherited. That's great. That sounds fun. I like that. That's a fun vibe. That's a fun vibe. That's really funny. I love that. I see. So I remember as the phrase is clever. Steal a TV. Steal a TV is good. That'll do it. Rip rat. So funny. Oh, I think I'm cooked. That shreds. I remember his I didn't know if it was gonna be like a sentence. I like that. I like that. I like that. I didn't know when you said like a phrase was gonna be like a sentence or a phrase. I like that. That's cool. I like that. Okay, please. I did something like that with the. I wrote an article. I call it an article. I wrote a silly little piece on the new Tony Hawk Pro Skater game, and it discussed like in every paragraph ended with "you have Spotify," and so I definitely get that sentiment of like that. I remembered it. I dig that. I dig that. I dig that. That's funny. I love that. Cobblestone. That's brutal, man. Feels bad, man. So funny. I like the rhyme at the end there. I don't know if that was there in the original or just the translation, but I dig that. That shreds. That's so fun. I like that. I like that. That sounds very fun. That sounds like that was a good time to do. That's fun. No, I get it. That's great. That's great. That's great. That one like Spotify piece I wrote was inspired by a an article I read. Where's a okay, cool. I dig it. I dig it. That's cool. That's cool. I like that. My an article I read called "At Least I Get to Be the Cow," and it's about kind of finding joy in the new Mario Kart. You can play as a cow even though the world's falling apart, and it always ended with "At least I get to be the cow." Every paragraph, "At least I get to be the cow," and I'm like, that's funny, you know. So I dig it. I dig it. That's really fun. No, I dig it. I dig it. That's cool. I like that you messed with that for the poetry perspective because that makes sense. I mean, if you're starting with the same phrase, that is a way to structure a poem, is to lean on the repetition of a beginning phrase. I know there's always an expectation that things have to rhyme with poetry. I don't know if that's an English issue. But yeah, I like that. That sounds really, really fun. That's a really, really cool thing. I love that. That's so fun. That's great. Really cool. Thanks for sharing that. That's really slick. The, I just love thinking the TV's great. No, it's fair. It's fair. No, you're fine. I don't. When I saw the rhyme with the outro, I was like, I bet that rhymes categorically. I'm glad I was right. That sounds cool. No, please don't. There's a difference between like that would be like more than just translation. That's a way harder thing to do to translate something to rhyme. I have a copy of Inferno by Dante Alighieri. Yeah, no, please don't. Not for my sake, please. I beg you. But I have a copy of Inferno by Dante Alighieri. Straight up, he wrote it. He wrote that copy I have. No, it's a translation, and it has next to the Italian, it has the English, of course, and so it's cool to see the actual like rhyme scheme of the Italian and how it does not work, or how it does work, right? And so it's cool to see that. Like, I know what you mean about the translation, like that stuff. So I dig it. That's really cool. Basically, I'm saying you wrote Inferno. No, but I like that. That's really fun. I'm glad you. Thanks for sharing that. That's really cool. That sounds very fun to write and look back on. Is that based on a true story? Because that is super rad and absolutely makes sense. That shreds. That's awesome. That's awesome. He's so funny. I might have a TV story. Give me a couple more years. That's how I'm going to describe that. Give me a few more years. Don't worry about it. Just give me a few more years. That sounds great. That absolutely tracks. It sounds like it's based on a true spot. It definitely, everything there was like, this absolutely sounds like correct. Like that tracks. Positively, you know, that tracks. That shreds. That shreds. I love that. That's so fun. That's so great. That sounds like a wild story, dude. Guess I'll fight this guy, sure. Sure. That's so funny. I love that. Yeah, writing is so fun. It's just fun to just put words to a page and just get something out of there. You know, it's just fun to do it. I just, before I forget the story about what I was going to say about my work is real quick. Long story longer, I work in a center with a lot of phones and lines and things. Call center, some would say. And that's what it is. But we have, you know, internal things and things. I'm not going to dig into the internals of it, but there's call routing and systems that have names and shortcuts and whatever. And so I made a joke that one of the shortcuts is going to be, and I just typed out the entire, I literally copy and pasted the Raven, just the whole Raven. And one person, when seeing someone post the entire Raven, their response was, "Did you write that? Or was that AI?" And I'm like, dude, that's Edgar Allan Poe. I'm like, this is Edgar Allan Poe. What do you mean? What do you mean? Have you not read? I'm like, huh? And so that is my story about, like, it's sad that in general, writing creatively is now starting to be offloaded, at least mentally in the US, to LLMs. It just bugged me out. But it was very funny to me on paper to be like, that's Edgar Allan Poe, dude. That's him. Let me see. That shreds. That shreds. That absolutely, that tracks. So funny. It's like, I swear it was not me. That's so funny. Dog, that's absolutely brutal. I love that. That's so good. That's so good. Oh, man. You're like, nah, he did that one, man. He did that. That's so funny, dude. I love that. That's brutal. Poor guy. Poor everyone. That definitely sounds like one of those, I'll let you go, but I am going to think about it sort of things. That's so funny. Oh. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. That's fair. That's fair. That's so bad, dude. Poor rat. Poor rat. That sucks. That sucks. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. That's fair. That's so funny. Vermin, so good. I can hear them screaming vermin. That shreds. That shreds. I love that. Well, that sounds like a really stressful experience all around, but I'm glad that it worked out. Question mark. There's layers to it worked out, but it sounds like it worked out, I guess. What rat it was, that's funny. Fishy, rip fishy, dude. Rip fishy, dude. Fish, that's brutal. I just love the sentence. I can't actually remember what rat it was. It's so good. That's great. That shreds. I love that. I love that. Fair, though. Fair. That's so great. Well, sorry for the rat. That sucks. That's definitely really stressful. That's so funny, though. It might have been fishy. Poor fishy. That's brutal. That's brutal. Yeah, rats are definitely one of those things that, generally speaking, people are. Oh god, no, please. No, please. Got it. Oh, thank God. I did not want to deal with the alarms being rung. It's a pain. Fishy's so funny. I love that. That's a good rat name too. Fishy's a great rat name. I dig that. Fishy's a really good name for a rat. Nice. Okay, let's go. Come on, man. Let's kill this guy. No, that's fair. That's fair. Getting the TV shreds. That's great. That's great. No, that's fair. Sounds very Hanna-Barbera, like Scooby-Doo stuff, like just getting chased around with a TV. I picture you like running past different doors and stuff. That's so good. What? How do I say? What decade was this? So I have an idea of TV size. What decade was this? Because I have a feeling it's a CRT. And that's really exciting. You said CRT. You said CRT. You mentioned CRT in the story. So yeah. Okay. Yeah, no. CRT is brutal. The only thing I wouldn't want to run with outside of a CRT is a one of the projector TVs. Oh my god. Running with a projector TV would be just like the worst thing ever. Yeah. God. CRT is brutal, dude. CRT. That's a heavy piece of tech to be running with. That's not Y hit right bumper. Like, why is it Y working? Because that's right bumper. Dude, what's your problem? That is so funny, dude. So funny. I love that so much. Oh man, dude, brutal. All right, let's see. Where are we going? Let me see. That's awesome. Just sitting on a TV shreds. Sitting on a TV just shred, dude. That's a vibe. No, I know. CRTs are brutal, dude. CRTs are brutal. As resident CRT enjoyer, CRTs are so heavy. They are so heavy. They're so heavy. I don't miss the CRT in terms of just like being able to move a TV. Like flat screens are just so nice. It's just like, oh, they're so, oh yeah, no, easy. Easy. Oh my God, I love a CRT. I'm a big CRT guy. I wish I had a CRT actually, because they're just good for retro stuff, but they're so heavy. They're so heavy, dude. Oh my God. They're always like bigger than you think. Oh man, that's awesome. Yeah, I don't know if you ever ran into like one of those projector TVs. Yeah, no, I bet it is. I bet it is. I mean, all you got is pure adrenaline. That helps, but yeah, no, I mean, you'd be better just ditching the dang TV and just getting them. The whole point was the TV. Like, that shreds. I love that. That is so funny, dude. No, I bet, dude. I bet, dude. That's the power of alcohol. And yeah, that you did mention that was you had habitual things. That absolutely fair. Absolutely fair. That is definitely a heck of a stimulant there. That with a little bit of adrenaline, that'll take you there. That'll. I'm getting giga sucked in another dimension, I guess, with the way that camera shook out. Like, what was that? What was that? This game's tearing apart at the seams. That is so funny, dude. I love that. Well, I'm glad everything worked out, I suppose. That's fair. That's fair. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. That's fair. That's fair. That's cool. I love that. That shreds. Get this guy out of here. Get this freaking guy out of here. That's cool. Oh, fair. That's fair. That's cool though. That's great. I love that. Yeah, it's definitely super cool though. That's a wild story. Okay, drop, please. Just drop. Just let him come to you. He's got a gun. Of course. Got a gun. Freaking US. Everyone's got a freaking gun. Okay, fine. This guy is just like the toughest guy. This is the last boss. I found the last boss of the game. Here he is. This is him. There he goes. Did I win? Freaking great. That's so brutal, dude. I love that though. Well, so you had a lot of stimulants and you had all of that, and yeah, I bet that is so funny. That is so funny. That shreds. Was your friend's teeth okay, or were they blasting with the kickback of the stone? Cause like, that's gotta hurt. That's gotta hurt. Oh my God, that's funny. That's so bad, dude. Yeah, no, that's I'm not surprised. And head injuries like that are always really scary though, regardless of intentionality. Like any head injury is always freaky. What's up, Kirby? I'm good. Dog, how you been, man? What you been up to? I'm getting my goose cooked. Okay. All right, I'm getting rinsed right now. I'm getting rinsed. Give me a sec to get my life in. Okay, well, how does that heal? Does that heal well? I doubt it. That sounds like a really brutal healing process. That shreds. Breaking an orbital is like, oh my God, that's brutal. That's brutal. Oh, he's got like one of the big katanas. I see. One of those things. Yeah, I bet. I'm about to say, like, I bet an orbital with the right clamp heals fine with about 17 question marks, because it definitely doesn't. Dog, that is so funny. That is so funny, dude. Oh man, it's only funny because it worked out, I guess. God, man, that's stressful. Jesus. Yeah, no, that head injuries like that are freaky, dude. They're freaky. I got mad respect for head injuries. Like, that stuff's brutal. Holy crap. Very nice, man. I've yet to play Forgotten Lands. I'll pick it up sooner than later. I've spent a lot of time. I got vacation coming up. I'm actually not streaming for 2 weeks because I'm somewhere else, which is crazy. I'm not saying where for the sake of, you know, safety or whatever. But yeah, I'm actually taking a trip and not streaming for a fortnight. So y'all gotta go find a cool content creator to keep you in my stead. You gotta go watch like Max Force, or you gotta go watch like Raynar Vegas Jr. or something. I don't know. Go find a VTuber. Go find do some good ones. Like Fifi's alright. You know? I'll find us a titty streamer. Yeah, real. Yeah, real. Yeah, real. Okay, my goose is getting absolutely fried by this guy. This guy is killing me. I don't know what he's got going on with his weapon, but this guy is like absolutely destroying me. Like, he's treating me like I'm playing some other game. Like, this is brutal. But yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited to take a little bit of a break here. Not for streaming. I like streaming. I don't really ever feel like this is ever stress. Just to get out of the country. I'm out of the country actually, but definitely need to be out of the country right now with the way things have been going. Jesus. Things have been, oh god, that head is crazy. The heads on the pike are crazy. This is why I go Sono head and everyone laughed. I just knocked the heads off. Sono head? No, okay, wow, I'm getting cooked right now. I'm getting absolutely fried. I'm getting absolutely fried as we speak. Okay, hold up. Okay, I don't want to die right now. Let's do this. Let's do this. KFC. Ooh, nice, dude. KFC's good. Okay. I need to kill this guy. Nope. Kill. Please kill. Okay. I'm just trying to, like, mitigate my health here, because clearly this is not working out, right? Clearly this is not working out, like, at all. Okay, keep hitting. Cool. Keep hitting. Keep hitting. Okay, we're good. We're fine. We got it. We got this. Here. I'm in the zone. What'd you get for KFC? Tell me about it. What'd you get for KFC? I can't say I'm a big KFC guy, but that sounds like a good time. Hey, was that it? Did I win the whole thing, or was that someone else? Ow. Okay. His finger looking good. Get this guy out of here. This guy out of here. Mods, ban this guy. That's so funny. That sounds good though, man. KFC is a good time. I like KFC. I prefer Popeyes, but can't go wrong with KFC. 2 crispy chicken fries and a lemonade. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. Gaming. That sounds like a big gamer dinner. That sounds nice. I dig that. I had pho tonight. I went and grabbed some soup with a friend of mine. So we got some soup. It was good. It was good soup. We had soup. I spiced it up. I'm probably gonna be pooping super hot fire tomorrow, so that's always exciting. But I dig it, man. That sounds really nice. That sounds really, really nice. I haven't been to KFC in years. Oh, that sounds good, dude. Yeah. KFC's a good time. I like KFC. Dang. But yeah, no, I'm gone for the rest of September after Saturday, so I'll catch y'all in October, for real. But it's been fun just hanging out. Excited to do things. I mean, it's been definitely feeling happy to leave the dang country after this whole Charlie Kirk thing. Happy to get out of here. Yeah, it's spicy. It's spicy, and I love the sides. I'm not a big, like, potato guy in general, so I love the sides of Popeyes more. I love the rice and beans. I love their biscuit. Their biscuit's really, really gross, and I love it. And I really love the spicy chicken tenders. Generally speaking, I think they're good. KFC is Old Faithful, but Popeyes is my first love. I love me some Popeyes. I believe the founder of KFC founded Wendy's. Is that right? Is that right? I think that's right. Is that right? Anybody know? I think he did for some reason. Who's the... Or was it the other way? Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Because who designed the chicken bucket? Wait. It's whoever designed the chicken bucket. Wait. Designed chicken bucket. Wait. KFC chicken bucket designer. It's the chicken bucket designer. It's the chicken bucket designer. Who did it? Who was it? Anyway, whoever designed the chicken bucket, I think founded Wendy's. It's something like that. Wait. I'm looking. Wait, hold on. Wendy's founder. Hold on. Dave Thomas. Why no? Dave Thomas did something before that. What did Dave Thomas do? It was something. It was KFC. Wait. Hold on. I'm on the method. Hold on. I'm on the method. Hold on. Is it the bucket? The bucket. It was not the bucket. But he did KFC stuff, actually. Fun fact. And then he moved over to Wendy's. And that was that. Yeah, it's awful. Like, here's the deal. I remember when Charlie Kirk founded Turning Point USA at the ripe old, when he was the ripe old age of 18, and I remember thinking it was a disgusting organization, and it is still a disgusting organization, and his assassination speaks to a broader problem of gun violence in the United States, and the fact that he was shot while talking about gun violence is deeply ironic. And there's a piece of it that's kind of funny, but it's not funny like, ha, he's dead. It's funny like, wow, that's like a Greek comedy kind of punchline of like, dang. But at the end of the day, it speaks to a broader cycle of violence and re-violence and more violence and broken families and radicalization. And what's going to happen is his kids are going to most likely become radicalized because of this. And that's always exciting. So at the end of the day, it comes back to tearing the fascists down and making sure that this right-winged nature can't happen again. Because at the end of the day, right, violence begets more violence. There is a very good art game. I think it's actually called, it's very timely for the time. I think it's called September 12th. I think it's called September 12 is what it's called. I have to dig it up a little bit, but the whole thing about September 12th is it is a game where you bomb the Middle East after September 11th to get rid of the terrorists, right? And so the whole punchline of the game is that as you bomb the Middle East, you hit a house, it blows up, and then people around come up, they cry, and they become terrorists, right? And so it's the sentiment of the game is that the more violence you cause in a region, the more terrorists come up, because that's a response to violence, which, yeah, I mean, makes sense. So that's not even a hot take. That's literal facts. That's how that works. And so all this to say, to kind of back there, is at the end of the day, it's more violence here that is just not helping anything, and it is going to lead to some very interesting potential crackdowns, like seeing late night hosts lose their job after to even call it a comment is like an overstatement. Like, just loose discussion of the thing means that we're in a very precarious position, and I think martial law is closer than ever, and that's exciting. Derogatory, right? Parenthetical derogatory, exciting. That's, interesting to say the least, that we're approaching martial law. So yeah, things are generally bad right now, just generally speaking. And in sincerity, at the end of the day, I was chatting with a coworker about it. His description, I think, was apt, and he mentioned that I thought it was interesting, is that like the average day okay, well, I'm gonna be real about that. I got interesting one about that. I read that article. I'll talk about it. But his sentiment I thought was fair. Was his daily life has not changed at all since the beginning of the Trump administration. There are things around that have changed and it hurts everyone else, and I agree, and that's a very interesting sentiment. I will say the person who said it is part of a minority group, and I mentioned that on purpose because it sounds like something a white person would say, like, my life hasn't changed. But I thought that was interesting, that the general day-to-day hasn't changed, like, overall, but it is still, that doesn't make it any better. It's just looking at the system and seeing when is it going to, right? So I guess that also leads to that discussion of When it came for, I did not. When it came for, I did not. When it came for, I did not. And all this to say, things are bad. And even though a day-to-day hasn't changed, it still doesn't detract from the fact that things are still bad, right? That things are moving in a way that is not good overall and is infecting the rest of the world, and it's hurting thousands and thousands and thousands of people. And it doesn't, just because it hasn't impacted someone yet doesn't mean it won't, and it doesn't change the fact that it will one day. By that time, it was a fair enough sentiment, but it's about staying vigilant and looking at that. But that article here, there's a couple things I do want to kind of discuss about that. Like, yeah, I remember the article was like, hey, they lost their job over it. Yeah, but the stuff they said was like kind of wild, right? Like, I remember it was pretty wild. Hold up, let me go Sucker Punch Charlie Kirk and see what pops up. Take a look at this. Take a look at this. Take a look at this. Let me see, what was the post? What did it say? It said, I want to get the actual wording of it. Show me the screenshot. I want the screenshot, because it's important to note there's a couple of things going on here, right? Let's see. What was the dialogue? So, here's the thing. Here's what they said, right? I hope the shooter's name is Mario so that Luigi knows his bro got his back. Right? Which is whatever. I mean, it's in an interesting amount of poor taste, where it's also leaning on Luigi Mangione, who assassinated the CEO of the United Health or whatever, right? So here's the thing about this, okay? It is in poor taste, being day of. It is connecting two things that are admittedly connected in a lot of ways, I'm assuming. There's a lot of systemic issues with this here. But more than that, I think it speaks to the broader discussion of what are you doing on social media? You know what I mean? Social media is an extension of like a public square or like a public function. So since social media is an extension of a public function, if you say something in public, there can be ramifications for your actions in public. I mean, that's how that works. You know what I mean? Like, now, there's a level of hypocrisy in that, okay, a lot of the, okay, wow, let me not die here. Give me a sec on this, Jesus. There's a level of hypocrisy in the sense of like, and we're talking about overgeneralizations here. There's a lot of moving parts. This is a tough discussion in general. But the hypocrisy would be that the alt-right of the United States, the alt-right, is generally, on average, there's discourse of discussing their disdain for cancel culture. Discussing their issues with, hey, I hate when, you know, I say a bad thing about a minority group and I lose my job. How dare they do that, right? And yet, cancel culture is evil and a leftist thing, blah, 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 blah. And then as soon as they can, they're the alt-right in general will make this happen if it behooves them, right? So it speaks more to a broader issue there of course, there's kind of two-handedness of it, like the hypocrisy of it all, which again, people are complicated. I get it. I'm not here to say, you know, how dare they? Like, I don't care. Genuinely, I don't care. Someone said something stupid in a public space and lost their job. That's it, right? That's it. The thing that kind of made me chuckle was the original poster of the thing said, if standing up to fascism makes me lose my job, then I'm losing every day. Posting about Mario and Luigi on Twitter losing your job is not my idea of standing up to fascism. I'm sorry, that doesn't really sound like you're standing up to, if that's standing up to fascism, then I've just, you know, written Woody Guthrie's song, Tear the Fascists Down. Like, what do you mean? Like, by just talking about it here, like, no. Posting on Twitter, no, go away. Like, touch grass. So a lot of it is that too, right? Is that like fake? Because I see slacktivism is a word that pops up with it. Maybe, maybe not. It's a loaded word, but I don't disagree. But like a lot of it is just like you're in a public space, you say something stupid, you got punished for it. God. Now there is a lot of alt-right people going after any kind of discussion, and that's complicated to say the least. Like one of the things that I thought was interesting is like I read a very good article that denounces Charlie Kirk and also goes, hey, assassinations are a broader issue and that sucks. Like no one should be assassinated, that sucks, right? There should be more gun control and this and that, and that's fair. But it's been interesting having to beat around the bush of disliking someone and their policies in life, and yet for some reason, because they died, you can't denounce it. It's just odd. You know, so there's been a lot of oddities there of trying to be like, well, yeah, but like, dude's a monster though. Like, I don't, what do you mean? Yeah. So it's been interesting seeing that space change there of like, well, yeah, but like, God, this guy sucks. Like, he's terrible. But of course he's dead now, so it's a tragedy. Excuse me, he's a dead white man, so it's a tragedy. He's a dead white conservative, so it's a tragedy. That's what it is. That's right. That's right. But then there's also the thing of like Trump making the flags half-mast for this guy when he didn't bother doing that when there was assassinations of like governors and stuff. Like, this guy? Like, this is the guy? Okay, I guess. Like, I don't fully understand why we're doing half-mast for this guy, but sure. The guy who never grew since like the age of 18. Sure, that guy. Like, it's just, I don't know, man. I don't know, man. Things are so messed up right now. I'm tired. Tired of it all. It's so weird. It's so hard to have like a cogent discussion about it because there's just so much ego and anger and angst and man. I get it. Be anxious. Be angry. Be this. It's fine. I get it. Whatever. Do what you want. But Jesus, man, things are crazy. Is that what the 60s felt like? Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. That's super fair. Yep. Yep. It's just like, it's crazy, man. Things are just so wild. I just like, I don't know. I don't know. Manufactured outrage? Yeah, that's the reality of it. That is the reality of it. Where it's like, it's also been so interesting trying to navigate aggregate news sites and things where it's like, what is actually news in the whole cycle? Because it's like, person gets fired for a bad taste quote on the internet. I don't care. Go away, right? Not helpful. You know, Trump still hasn't released the files. I don't care. That's not helpful. While it'd be nice to know if Homeboy has done more heinous things, and we already know that he's done, which are already pretty dang heinous, I don't care. Get that out of here, right? It's just like, what is important? And somewhere in the bottom of aggregate and other news sites, somewhere way in the bottom, filtered down is, you know, Florida judge rules against, you know, puts official ruling against Alligator Alcatraz. And I'm like, that is important. Why is that not up here? The other stuff, that's not, this is the stuff that matters, right? This is the stuff where it's like, okay, all right. Now we know that there's stuff going against this rise of fascism here. This is good. I like this. But then that's always down at the bottom and it's never structured anywhere. And it's just, it's so odd having to kind of look around and go, which one of these, like, is the important one? God, man. Things are so silly. They're so silly. It's just silly. It really is just silly. Like, I don't know how to describe it besides silly. Things are just silly. And like, I know that sounds like a really childish thing, but they're just like, it's just, I don't know how else to describe it. It really is just silly. It's just ridiculous. It's just a bunch of ridiculous people doing ridiculous things, and I have to go, Oh no, but it's really just ridiculous. God, things are wild. Yeah, but I thought that was interesting. I just think it's all interesting of like, someone lost their job. Yeah, because they made a bad taste joke on a platform and people are in the fire for it. Like, it's a very like loose comments. Like, I don't really feel like that's such a big thing, but it just doesn't matter. And it just doesn't matter. Nothing matters like that. Let me get some water by Voices Shot. Give me a quick sec. I'm gonna grab some water. I will be back in like a minute. 1 sec. I'm not pooping, but I'm pooping in soul. 1 sec, real quick. Yeah. Let me see. Ivermectin. Hmm. 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 That's so funny. That's so funny. Yeah, it's so real. Yeah, that's a big thing I've noticed too. The ivermectin thing. Ivermectin. That was the with the horse dewormer that like people were allegedly trying to peddle as like a COVID thing. That's a big thing about social media too. Is that any engagement is engagement no matter how bad. So like it's always interesting like which engagement's actually gonna take over, what actually isn't. Like, yeah, ivermectin, that was funny. I remember that. That was a funny one. That one was good. Those were good times. Man, I love looking at ivermectin like, that was a good time. That was funny. Horse dewormer, I love that. That was good. Give me that. Yeah, I love that. Bring that guy back. I wish we had more of that, please. Bring back the horse dewormer. Pseudoscience. Instead of, oh geez, I don't know. Guns, guns, guns. You know? Jesus. That is so funny. I love that. I love that. Can you imagine being like reminiscing on like horse dewormer? I was like, those were the good days. Those were the good days of misinformation. All the horse stuff. Love that. Love that. Yeah, horse dewormers and Tide Pods. Finally. Oh, we're so back. Yeah. No, but manufactured outrage is real. And trying to get people hooked on outrage is a big thing, as you correctly and astutely described. When it just doesn't matter. It's all manufactured. It's trying to hide the important things from you. Some middle school teacher making a comment of, I really don't care what my students do. And being like, she doesn't care about her students. Doesn't matter. You know, stuff doesn't matter. But it, God, all this nonsense. Let me go. I guess I'll go here. I guess I'll check that out real quick. I'll hit that out real quick, way out there in the west. Let's do that. Let me see. It really is. It really is. Yeah, it really is. I mean, I'm seeing that like. I know I make a joke this. I keep making jokes this year about like. Well, I'm not gonna make that anyway. I see there's so many like alt-right. I say this at quotation marks, but like alt-right or alt-tech YouTubers out there, and you never hear of any of them, but they've got like 50,000 views. It's like, 1, people like being mad, but 2, people like being mad at people being mad. And so I'm always amazed that like people would rather be mad at someone being mad than like be happy that someone is like having a good time. I'm always amazed at that. Like I get the idea that it's fun to be mad. I get it, you know, but it's also like not healthy if that's all you're doing. Like, and if you're gonna be mad, make sure you're mad about something that matters. like being mad that like a professor in a school you've never attended said an offhanded comment about something. It's just so weird. I know one of my favorite content creators is Alana Pierce. I think she's delightful. She got a little bit of that manufactured outrage thrown her way when she made a comment that she was right, by the way. I want to make it clear she's right, that people who have newborn children are what she describes as temporarily disabled. because they are not able to live their lives as they did before they had the child. And she is absolutely right. Like, it's just how that works. And it's not. People hear the word disabled in the US and think, that's a bad, it's this, it's not. She's literally right. Like, they were unable to live their life as they were beforehand, and therefore they had to adjust and adapt to that new life stressor and things like that. And that outrage is interesting because you always reach the, like, well, literally the alt-right Christian demographic where you get people who are just so mad about everything that someone would dare talk ill of, like, childbirth. And, like, but childbirth is like a super stressor. Like, it's like so unbelievably, like, life-changing in just, like, the way your life functions. Like, she's right, you know. And it's an interesting kind of discussion. All this to say, yeah, the manufactured outrage is really funny in the sense of, like, it's just absurd, obscene, goofy, silly, stupid, just all around the worst. So stupid. Yeah. Oh, that stuff's... Oh, here we go. Let's go get my gamer on. Hold up, gamers. Get my gamer on. I need a game. Let me see. Take a look at this real quick. I gotta enter the game zone. I'm sorry, gamers. That's gotta be a multi-hit, isn't it? Jesus. I knew it. I knew it. Hold up. I gotta enter the game zone. I'm about to get mad with you. Give me a sec. This is kind of fun. I do like this. Like, let me see. One thing. Let's see. Sure. Yeah, that's funny. That's funny. That's fair. That's fair. That's fair. That's so funny, dude. That's super real. That's super real. Yeah, it's easy to be mad at something that they don't understand. Like, it's so easy to get mad at, like, well, it's different, therefore it makes me angry. Or just don't be angry. Like, why not learn? Why not ask yourself, why does this make me angry? Should I be mad at this? Like, should I be mad at this group or this thing because of X, Y, Z? And the answer is traditionally and typically, no. No, you shouldn't be mad at that thing. It does not matter. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. No, that's super fair. That is super fair. Yeah, that's super fair. It's definitely in your own space sort of deal. I think that's a super good way to look at it. Yeah, agreed. I remember someone tried to, that's so funny. That's so funny. I love that. That's super fair. That is definitely super fair. I like that. That's super duper duper fair. Someone in my life tried to pitch me on why I should be mad that someone has a makeup. Hold up. Is this Selena Gomez? Who is it? I'm trying to get the exact thing here. Perfume. Hold up. Someone was trying to pitch to me why I should be mad that... This is how you know I'm in Florida. That I should be mad that Ariana Grande has a perfume called God is a Woman, and I'm like, I don't care. I'm like, I don't care. Like, this is pure marketing. Who cares? Shut up. Who cares? Turn to your head. Great, it did its job. Shut up. It's perfume. It smells like dead flowers anyway. Like, just go buy something else. I don't care. Touch grass. What do you want from me? That stuff's just like, what? Like, it's just amazing, but like when people get mad, it's like, that doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. That perfume, it doesn't matter. Yeah. I'm trying to think there were some other things. I'm just like, it doesn't matter. You know? Who cares? God. Probably smells bad anyway. I I'm very picky about like my smells. I cannot believe that smells good. There's just no way. There's just no way that smells nice. Like I just cannot see that smelling good. Autonomy is fair. Autonomy is fair. Yeah. Cool. No, that's fair. Yeah, it's about having that space to express, be you, and grow in that space. I think that's super fair. I like that. That's super duper fair. It's so fun. Yeah, no, that definitely tracks. That definitely tracks. Yeah, the manufactured outrage is definitely a big thing of the idea is like make someone angry about it. It's so weird. Things are so weird. I definitely dig that. Yeah, you definitely have a strong, definitely a good understanding of the manufactured outrage with definitely the spaces you've been in. Like that definitely tracks. Like I see that. I dig that big time. Like that definitely real. Agreed. Yeah, agreed. Is to be mad and make it to where the anger has an outlet and to show, yeah, agreed. And to show that space that, hey, this is worth to be mad over, right? Because being mad over, you know, a perfume is like, just touch grass. There are things to be mad over in the cosmetics industry that is not this perfume. Yeah. Like, if this is your gateway to someone to get mad at like the cosmetics industry, great. But like that's not it. Super fair. That is super fair. I dig that big time. Trying to think if there's any other manufactured outrages that come to mind. There's always something, but all of mine is just people in like bad faith bigotry that I'm just not gonna deal with right now. I just don't want to deal with it, to be upfront. But yeah, no, I definitely feel it. That's so funny. That's so cool, man. I dig that. That's a good way to look at it too. I like that a lot. It's good. That's a good vibe. Yeah, I do really like that explanation and exploration of that. That's great. Yeah, man. They're just like the general vibe of the United States is just silly. It really is just silly. I don't know how to describe it besides silly. Like, we could go into like higher, more valent, powerful words, but at the end of the day, I boil it back. And overall, it's just like, what are we doing, man? What are we doing? You know? Like, there ain't nothing silly about deporting minority groups. There ain't nothing silly about internment camps in the middle of the Florida heat. That ain't silly. But what's silly is the micro, the little things throughout the day, the little outrages that don't mean anything. The overall tendency for everything to just be the worst thing ever. It's just silly, right? No, measles is not silly. No, RFK is not silly. But the entire, like, when I distill the last 8 months, they're just wild. They're just absurd. The fact that there's someone running the healthcare system who does not have a healthcare degree is just insane. It's just insane. Yeah, exactly right. Yeah, exactly right. Yep. Yeah. As resident Sigma male, of course. But I get it. I get it. Yep. I get it. Yeah, it's just silly to be mad that, like, a game has a minority group in it. Who cares? Touch grass. There's things to be mad about that matter. You know? I'm just like, it's just why. There's just, things are just so absurd. It's just a waste of space. You know, I just like, how many, like, I thought I fell through the earth. How many terabytes of like online space is created every day, or online waste, should I say, for this kind of thing? That would be an interesting thing to figure out. How much like digital waste is created from this kind of discourse? Like, that's just fascinating to me. It's got to be astronomical, right? It's got to be like, there's got to be more like digital waste coming out every second than the last like 20 years. Like, that's fascinating to me. I kind of don't want to know the answer, because you're right. I think I'd just be sad. I think I'd just get really, really sad. Ooh, man. I mean, you just start with Twitter alone, and that's a whole can of worms. Like, Jesus, man. I will say, the one of the, well, I'm not gonna mention that. Don't worry about it. This is just for me to talk about and think about. Don't worry about it. But yeah, man, that's gotta be exhausting. That's gotta be really bad. Like, I'm trying to think like what that would look like. It's gotta be astronomical. Sometimes the AI break. I look forward to dead internet. Real. Tell me more. Is that just the internet's all down and nothing works anymore? It's all like splintered into just a million groups, so nothing can be found anymore. Like, tell me about that. Tell me about dead internet. I think I'm for it too. Tell me more. Because I can see the splinter thing happening sooner than later. Oh, we're pretty much there, man. We're pretty much there. Every email finds me. Let me go. Is that the last guy? Who's left? Come on. Who's not dead yet? Hate this freaking game. Accent, paper, lamp. Great. Any lamp enjoyers in chat? Any moths in chat? Wild. Yeah, I am consistently blown away at the. It's there. It's there. We're definitely on the precipice. I mean, it's pretty much there. I've got people who were literally. Like, how am I? Here's how I'm gonna describe it. I'm consistently blown away that the phrase "let's Google it" is gone in the last 6 months to "let's ask AI." Like, Googling is not hard. Putting time in is not hard. Would you kindly? Oh, funny. That's for the you. It's fair. It's fair. It's super fair. And I think a lot of this too is going to drive the splinter. We're already at the splinter stuff, but like this explicitly splintered social media of like Discord, right? Of smaller communities of people, you know, hanging out, and it'll be hard to get more people integrated because it's just gonna further splinter, and that's always tough because there's nothing. I say nothing worse. That's a lie, but there's a lot wrong with like echo chambers and spaces that are hard to get into and don't offer diverse opinions, which is why larger Discord servers can be important if you want to just get different vibes and ideas and expectations, you know, and challenge worldviews. But yeah, I do definitely. I miss the days when social media was just like a space for everyone to. No, it's exactly right. You're exactly right. It doesn't have to. You're exactly right. It does not have to. That's super fair. In fact, like, what's interesting is a lot of the platforms that are positing themselves as like a broad place for people is already like just too one way, should I say. Like, how do I describe this in a way? Let's take Blue Sky as an example. Blue Sky as a platform seeks to take the place of Twitter, and yet it does so by being the most United States Democrat derogatory thing ever. It's just like, it's not a fun space to be in because it's so one structured. You know, you just really see, and that's tough. So I don't know I don't know exactly what I'm thinking here, what I'm kind of thinking about the fractured spaces. But I guess I can see there being some interesting things for the online space to develop into. And I think Discord is definitely the way of the future more than anything else. And of course, those kinds of VoIPs, whatever, VoIPs, whatever you call them, voice over IP softwares and things like that, have always been a place for people to collect and hang. And it's always every 10 years they cycle. Well, more like every 10 years. Now it's like every 3 years they cycle. But let's see. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. That's fair. Let me see. Echo chamber, reward and punish for being insular. I see. So So echo chamber in this instance, right, is being you see it operationalized as like, I'm gonna say the word cult in a sense, where it's like extrinsically in there. That's fair. That's fair. That's fair. That's fair. Where it's intrinsically like focused on othering and removing and being in that space. Anyone who's in that space and out is immediately considered like, okay, I got you. I dig it. 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 Yeah, that's fair. Okay. Okay. That's fair. No, that's fair. That's fair. That's fair. That's fair. That's fair. That's fair. Yeah, and I think that's a fair point too. Like just thinking about like, because echo chamber to me is just like a space where there's only one idea prevails and nothing else kind of gets through. But I think that's a fair way to look at it as a cult kind of idea. Where I dig it, where, okay, I see that. And because when I'm looking at that, like, this also speaks to a broader sentiment of, this is a big one too, I don't know if y'all are familiar with this, but there's a sentiment of the word I'm looking for is not personification, euphemism. There's borderline like there's a specific word for it, but the word that's coming to mind is euphemism. There's like a certain euphemism tendency for language and things to always shift towards the nicer, at the very least in American communities. I don't know if it's just an English language thing or not, but the idea then, and what I'm choosing to like mention here in this regard is like, how do I describe it? Where it's like the word echo chamber, right, as you described it, has a stronger valenced meaning of cult, right, or of like a space where it's insular and intrinsically insular, and the whole goal is to be in that space and to be insular. And that's fair. Not fair like, yeah, you do that, but fair and like, yeah, no, I definitely understand how that would be an echo chamber, right? Whereas like in the US, generally speaking, if someone says echo chamber, the idea is just like a space where the same ideas reverberate in and nothing changes, right? Whether or not it is that same sentiment, maybe, but the word has gone on for so long that it's morphed into just being a soft word for light insulation, should we say? And not an idea of like, this is an othered space, should we say, or a space for us and not others, which again, I think that's important to note that is of course not a cool thing to have. A space that is intrinsically othered, that's no bueno. But yeah, it's fair. I like that. Okay, cool. Because that's the thing too, it's like just generally like words soften when they don't need to soften. And every place has different words that mean other things, and things, language is hard. But yeah, real. All this to say, I dig it. I definitely dig what you're putting down right now. I definitely dig that. That's fair. That's fair. Yeah, I do like the idea of the fracture, and like I do like the idea of the Discord, of Discord being the social media platform now. It's kind of fun to see that, because I really do think Discord's where it's at. It's cool to see different communities, to bounce in and out and see what other people got going on, and to just pop in, pop out as it behooves. I like Discord. It's a fun platform. I know right now it's under fire. Again, now it's back to the things that don't matter, right? Now it's like, do we regulate Discord because there's bad people on there? And I'm like, no. No. There's bad people everywhere. No. Just because you claim you're protecting the children doesn't mean you're protecting the children. No. That's, yeah, protect the children. Shoot me in Fortnite, please. Shoot me in Fortnite. Begging you. Protect the kids from who? You? One thing I thought was funny is the Department of Justice in the United States had a paper on it released in like 2021 or 2 about how the general group that's most likely to commit acts of gun violence in the US are right-wing radicals, and just last week it was removed from the website by the Trump administration. It's just awesome. It's just awesome. It's so funny. It's so bad, dude. I'm like, yeah? Tell me more. Why'd you take that off the website, huh? Tell me about that. What'd you find? Tell me more. Jesus Christ. One of my favorite YouTube videos, hand to God, it's a newer YouTube video. It's like it's within the last like 5 years. Is the YouTuber Dubus Goobus has a really good video called States' Rights, and it, of course, the whole purpose of it is to poke fun at and actually seek to inform people that when someone in the United States says, "This, I believe in states' rights," that is intrinsically founded in Jim Crow racism. Like, full stop. Like, this ain't even a debate. Like, it literally, like, states' rights is a phrase that's used. For those who don't know, fun fact, states' rights is a phrase that's was used during the 50s and 60s to denote states' rights to segregate, states' rights to discriminate. And so that entire phrase of states' rights is always going to be connected to that regardless of intentionality. And I think it's a really good video that I think most Americans should watch because it would really inform their opinion on how intrinsically tied everything is to racism in this place. Like, I don't even mean that, like that's not even a hot take. I probably shouldn't be a hot take, but no, in this stupid place it is. It's amazing to me that it is so like that still. But all this to say, things are crazy. Things are crazy. I was working on an article about I'm gonna describe it as straight jorking it. I'm gonna leave it at that for the sake of comedy, but about straight jorking it, parenthetical, non-derogatory, something like that. But anyway, or non, I don't know how to describe it. Straight jorking it, non-sexual. What do you want me to describe it as? Anyway, I worked on an article about straight jorking it, and the thing that made me laugh about it was I was looking up some like stuff about like what's actually like what do we got going on like the Florida government website, because we've got like discount DeSantis as DeSantis, Jesus, discount Trump as our governor with all the venom that contains. Like I hate this guy with every fiber of my being. Well, not really. Do I hate him in the sense of like I hate him in the sense of like I wish he wouldn't do these things, and I think he's a clown man, and he's just a poser, and I just dislike him a great deal. But basically the website has like one of the U.S. Of an echo chamber. That's fair. I like that. That's fair. I dig that. That's a good way to look at it. I like that. That's very succinct. I dig that. Yeah, I dig that. Awesome. That's a good way to look at it. I appreciate that. The website for like a U.S. government website has that's super fair. That's super fair. The U.S. government website for Jesus, for Alligator Alcatraz, you know, that really cool camp in Florida, is literally state propaganda, and it's the funniest thing ever to me. Like, it's not funny, like, but it's funny, like, this is literally just propaganda. Like this is literally just, like, state propaganda. Like, what are we doing here? Okay, well, that thing literally stopped working. It's so wild. But it literally had, like, articles on, like, hey, this is the, I know, dude. It's like I'm thinking about like the dissolution of like my country and stuff. Isn't it exciting being so good at these games? I'm so good. But no, the state, it had like an article. It was like myths about Alligator Alcatraz, and all the myths were definitely founded. And I was like, this is not a myth. It was so wild. I'm just somewhere else right now. Yeah, I know. I'm falling apart. I'm melting in 4K. At least I look good melting. My hair looks good today. Did fine. Here we go. First try! Alright. Let's try that again. Dog, it's crazy. But no, it was so funny. Okay. That was not... I thought that was A. It was not A. First try. There we go. There we go. There we go. The red means I won. The red means I won, right? I won with red. Oh. Okay. Maybe I'll win this time. Here we go. I almost missed it. I'm not gonna lie. I almost missed out somewhere else. But that propaganda stuff made me chuckle a little bit. I was just like, funny. But people read that and go, this is real. Crazy. Boom. Boom. Nice. See that? Now I'm in the zone. Now I'm in the zone, baby. I'm in the zone more than you ever seen in your life. You never seen someone this in the zone. I'm about to be antithetical to the zone in about 2 seconds. Check this guy out. Almost hit right trigger, I'm not gonna lie. Look at that. Once I got in the zone, we were chilling. I just had to get absolutely wrecked by my chat in 4K, which is fair. That's what chat's for. I get it. That's real. I think that's right. I think that's right. At least chat keeps me accountable. I won't keep me accountable. My chat does. I appreciate that. Great. Thanks, chat. Super cool. Hate this game. The worst game ever made. I love that it breaks because he's so heavy in the armor. It's so funny. Super cool. Oh, I got a little fish! Nice. But no. All this to say, things are crazy right now. They're goofy. I don't get it. I'm worn out. It's hard to figure out what really matters. But at the end of the day, there's good things happening in courts generally. People are still fighting the fight, should we say. Things are looking good in general, but it is still just like... Every day there's always something, you know. But it's figuring out what something matters and what doesn't matter, you know. Naughty Dog person losing their job over a Mario Luigi joke doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. The structures around it that made them lose their job, now that matters. That's interesting, right? But it's... God. Life, isn't it? Life indeed. Yeah, no, things. Oh, hey, who's this guy? Who's this guy? I don't know this guy. Who's this guy? Oh, it's a yokai. Is this the last yokai? This the guy? Hey, method. Okay, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's take this guy out. Oh, God, here we go. He's got feet. Look at his feet. Look at his feet. Oh, what did I just slash? I'm sorry. What happened? Okay. 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 Oh, he might be a. The poor daikon over there. Look at that guy. The poor little onions, little carrots. Poor guys. Rip. If I saw produce busted out of the ground like that, I'd be sad. I love veggies. I love veggies so much. I'm such a veggie guy. Veggies are so good. Can't go wrong with a nice plate of veggies. I just love fresh cut veggies. Like give me like capsicum and some olives and like some celery. Oh yeah, dude. What's up? Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. That's super fair. Yeah. That's fair. That's real. The thing is, yeah, protest, get out there, call your people, you know, make your voice heard, make it known, get out there and vote. Make sure that your government knows it's not okay to do this kind of thing. Yep, organize, absolutely. Get together, hit the town halls, like just get there and go out to any event, make sure they know that this is not right. This is not good. This is unacceptable. Yep. Yep. I'm just so... Yeah, organize is the answer. Organize is the answer. It's go put the space out there, put the time out there, and make your voice known. Make the government know that, hey, this ain't it. This ain't right. We won't take this. You know? Yep. Get out there and make sure that they know. His boy. Yep. It's true. It's true. And that's another... Yeah, it's super true. Like, full stop. That's the answer. That's super fair. And, you know, I'm always fascinated at the level of othering that's going on right now on the American right. Like, it's genuinely fascinating, the level of othering. Like, one of the... That's fair. That's super fair. Yeah, I get that. I definitely get that. One of the things that's making me kind of interested in this whole thing as it's playing out is I mentioned I work in like a call center and I take calls all day and it's fine. It's whatever. I don't hate what I do. It's chill. But one of the things that's interesting is I've heard enough people just generally at my job and elsewhere just refer with such vitriol to someone as a liberal in a way that is filled with such vitriol and hatred that I'm always just like, what are we doing? You know? Like, what's the punchline here? Like, why do you hate someone who is quote unquote liberal? It's weird. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Yep. That's a big one, is realizing that the outrage is generally manufactured and to actually go for what matters. Like, agreed, big time. I think that's super real. Yeah, that's a big thing too, is trying to break people away from that social media hold of like, this isn't real. This doesn't matter. This has zero impact on. Worry about the stuff that matters. You know, that's fair. That's so real. That also connects to like that point of like someone being like the liberals. I'm like, what? You know, like, what? Where's this barrel? Oh, there it is. I don't know what we're shooting at anymore. I'm gonna be honest. There it is. Shoot it! Shoot it! No! Ow. Poop. What? That was so hard. Okay, that's fine. We'll get it. But yeah, no, it's super fair, super fair, super fair. Yeah, because the outrage machine, they want you to be mad, so you're always on edge and always angry and always don't know what you're doing. And yeah, it's super fair. Okay, I get it. I get it, Norimune. We'll go back to it. We'll make it happen. I don't disagree at all. That's super. Actually, I agree. Some would say, super fair. Outrage machine is a big one. Yeah. That's a big thing I try to have people. It's like, just like, don't, you know, let it go. Just don't, like, look at what matters. Well, it's interesting too, because a lot of things I'm seeing here, a lot of it's like using like war words, you know, which is always bad. Yeah. Come on, hit it! Okay, hold up. Hit it and hit it. Thank you! Let me see. Yeah, no, it's fair. It's fair. Yeah. Yeah, no, it's so true. It's so true. It's so funny. Yeah, no, I agree. I agree big time. Yeah, it's so funny. Yeah, like liberals, and I'm like, they're literally doing nothing. Like, they're literally like, it does not matter. Like, oh my god, it's so crazy. Oh, how dare they want baseline respect for somebody? Shut up. Yeah, yeah. It's so real. It's so real. Oh my god, it's so bad. Yep. They're you, but they hide their hate sometimes. You know what I mean? Like, Jesus. It's so crazy. It's so goofy. Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah. Fair. That's so real. That's so real. Oh, it's so funny, dude. Oh my god. So crazy. I'm not fighting you. I just want to move through this area. I do not care to fight. I am not fighting you. I do not care about your gold or your silver. I cannot get through this door. I guess I'll die in Fortnite. That's fine. You know, it's so funny. It's so pathetic how close well, it's not even close. They're literally the same. The American right and left is in terms of just like Democrat, Republican. It's just so bad. It's so bad. Yeah, liberal is so funny. The liberals, and I'm like, what do you mean liberals? What do you mean? What do you mean? Go away. Get a hobby. What do you mean? Look at what that liberal teacher said. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. Can you believe that? Yeah, I can. I really can. Yeah, no, it's so crazy. It's so crazy, dude. Yeah. Yeah. No, things are just fascinating right now. They're just so interesting to watch. Like, it's really hard. I don't know. I just like thinking about like it's the difficulty. I'm taking saying it's hard. What's difficult is like it's hard to approach people in. Not to say it's in good faith. It's hard to talk to people in good faith. It's hard to approach people in good faith when there's so much bad faith already out the gate. You know, there's already an expectation of bad faith that it's so interesting being like. But like, why? You know, I don't know. Things are just goofy. Oh, okay, we got to do this now. Great. Hey, you ready for me to fail again for 2 hours? You ready for this? Can't wait for this. This is great. Here we go. Let's do it. Let's go fail again. Uh-huh. 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 I rushed it. Like I'm playing piano, I rushed it. Oh my god. I deserve it. Yeah. Wasn't paying attention to it. Here we go. Please. Don't rush it. First try. Look at that. I'm so good. I'm built different. It's so funny. Oh, I don't know what's happening here. That was like spectacular. That was amazing. Couldn't tell you what happened there. It was mad that, right? Okay. Is that it? Is that it? Okay. That was a weird one. I don't know about that one. That was an odd one. Please. Okay. Uh-huh. Oh, God. Okay, well, at least we got that. That double, that left bumper, right bumper stuff is kind of crazy. I kind of dug that one a lot. That one was kind of cool. One of the things I've been kind of fascinated with in the US is the actual, like, United States laws that make it to where you can't talk in support of or against Israel, in support of Palestine or against Israel. I think that's an interesting one. That's an interesting one. I think about that a lot in terms of just like how odd, you know. That's an odd one. I don't know, man. That's a fun. That's one of those that's like, man, strange. Just a strange thing. Oh, stuff's weird. I don't exactly love most of this here. I don't know where I'm going with this one. I don't know where I'm going with this one. And that might just be a top of some. Okay. That one is, I just think about that a lot. Think about that a lot. Come on, let's keep going. Alright, this has to be, oh God, it's up. Oh boy, it's up here. This one. Okay, that's fine. Luckily, there's a way to climb it. Oh, thank God. God, I was ready to have to switch to now and just throw the stupid hook up there like everything in this game. Can I make this one? Ooh. Yes! Oh, thank God. I did not want to throw the hook up here. I did not want to switch to Naue. It's not hard. It just takes effort, and that takes time. That takes time. Here we go. Ugh. Yeah. 2025, baby. 2025. Yeah. Heck of a year. Oh, what a year. Alright, well, there is. I'll probably go. That's a castle, right? What time is it? Oh, I have a castle in me. Let me go this way. That's probably like a temple. I'm guessing that's a temple. I don't have a castle in me right now. I'll be real. I do not have a castle. There's nothing hard with it. I just do not want to do a castle right now. I did want to start. It's a lot of effort. Hopefully it's a short one, but like, I'm good. I'm good. That doesn't sound entertaining to me. Man. Oh, cool. Good landing. At least I got something out of it, but God, good landing, dude. Nice breaking your leg. Thinking of US things. I recently heard a, someone discuss how this was in passing somewhere else, but it kind of piqued my interest. I was like, is this a sentiment that people believe? How they believe that COVID lockdowns in 2020 were like a deeper sentiment to like quash Christianity in the US, and I'm like, what? What do you mean? What do you mean? It was just like heard it in passing, but I'm just like, dog, ain't no way. But then I looked it up, and that's apparently a sentiment that's like flitting around out there, and I'm like, dog, what do you mean? How conceited must you be to be like, this virus that's wrecked the lives of, you know, millions, hey, it was to attack my faith. Watch your ass. Get a hobby. Man, the stuff you I think maybe that's just the Florida thing. It might just be like I'm in Florida, dude. Like, I don't know if that's like a US, that might be a Florida thing. I don't know. Like a deep south rooted freakiness thing. I don't get it. I don't know. Oh, is this a castle? Did I find a castle again? Did I walk into another castle? Please tell me this is a spiky temple. Oh, there's one. Alright, we can do one. Alright, we can do that. Alright. I'm gonna be mad about it, but we can do it. I can fight one guy. It's not 5 and it's not 6. I can fight one guy. Let's go. Turn that off. Okay, hold on. We can do it. We can do it. It's fine. I mean, I don't know who the guy is, but I mean, like, we can do it. You know, we can do it. It's fine. We can do it. We can definitely do this. I don't know where he is, but we can definitely make this happen. I'm feeling good about this one. Feeling real good about this one. Hey, buddy. Oh, it's these guys. Okay. These guys can be a little tough. I remember these guys. They're a little fast, aren't they? Yeah, they're a little fast. That's right. Cool. All right. Yeah. Let's do... Where are you? There you are. Let's do it. Let's see. Alright, let's see. Cool. Trying to figure out, I guess this guy's probably more towards like the building side of things. I never even know where these guys are gonna be. You know, they're always like hard to track down destination wise because it's such a sprawling. At least you can just hold left trigger and find them. I don't know. Man, Attack on Faith thing just lives rent free in my head. Let me. I'm just trying to like. I'm trying to see if I can find any kind of bell, because the last thing I need for there to be like summoned enemies coming my way. I don't want to fight any guardians. You know, I don't want to fight any guardians, please. I'm begging you. I'm actually begging you right now. Man, January 6th was crazy. I'm just like running over every like thing of the last 5 years. Things have been goofy, man. Things have been silly. So wild. Kill that man. Thank you. Excellent. I'm still not seeing the guy. He's gotta be up here. This a sprawling area for one guy, dude. He's gonna be the most protected guy in the whole game. Gonna be the most protected guy in the whole game, dude. I swear to God. Break this thing. Nice. Again, I don't see a bell yet, which is nice, I guess. Ooh, smuggler, huh? Who's that guy? Here's somebody. Is this the guy? Is this the guy? Let's see. Maybe it is. I thought there was like a smuggler somewhere for something. Let's check this out. Maybe there is. Maybe there is. Let's see. Maybe there is. Come on. Alright, no kills here. Cool. Let's just do this, please. I should have this win here. Please. Please, thank you. Unless that guy did something crazy. Now, was that it? Or is there more? Don't know. Don't know. Some kind of smuggler, huh? Great. I can't wait to have to walk through all these zones I just walked through again to find like 6 guys I walked by. That's gonna be exciting. Can't wait for that. This game is better this week. Last week, this game was not hitting right. It's amazing, like, when a game don't hit right, how that feels. Like, it's just wild to me. It's just wild to me. Okay, come here. Come on. Come on. Great. And this guy, do I launch him? I don't launch him. Yeah. Oh, please. Thank you. another thing I'm always interested in, just in the U.S., and I'll just think about airing my grievances, is the lack of explicit general support in this country for labor unions. I find that interesting. There's strong anti-labor policies and vibes in this place, and I find that also interesting. Again, that's another like broader issue of the way, even though the US, we explicitly have the right to assembly and the right for this, we just don't cultivate people's independence in that regard, you know, as it's a way for power to be held. I'm aware, I get that big power dynamic to keep people down for not allowing them to know that they can have support in groups. The US is very good about stripping power from people. Very good at it. Till they're not. Very good at it. Consistently. Across, like, the entire history of the dang place. Fascinating. Keeps happening. Like systemic or something. Oh, great. I gotta fight this guy. Who's this guy? Oh, just a dude. Alright. That's fair. I didn't know if he was gonna be more interesting, but he's just hanging out in his house. Kind of feel bad. Actually walking in, stabbing him, grabbing his loot. I kind of feel guilty about that. My bad, dude. No, you're just vibing. I get it. Vibe in your house. Let's go this way. Boom. Alright, let's... Oh, here we go. Is this the guy? Yeah, I found the guy. Yay. And murder! Wrong guy. God dang it. That was the way easier guy. Come on. Come on. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Excellent. And this guy. Please, I'm begging you. Alright. And there we go. Okay. 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 Alright. Boom. Boom. Excellent. Oh, wrong guy. Yep. At least this was a quick fort, right? At least this one was like there's one guy. I did not have another guy in me. I did not have another guy in me. But you're so real about the 2 years ago. I'm thinking about that. I'm thinking about that. You're super real for that. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah. Yeah, I'm happy that I voted green. Felt good to like feel good about it. You know, that was the one election I felt good about how I voted. Like, feels nice. It feels nice. I'm definitely interested to see if this is going to be a breaking point for the current U.S. political cycle, right? The idea of a two-party system, which again is not real. There's nothing real about that. But I wonder if this is gonna be a breaking point for that, or if that's it. Like, I'm fascinated, because clearly this ain't it. God. Alright, gamers, let's get this castle done, and then we'll see where this leaves us going into the weekend coming up, wrapping up September and looking down into October. So, had a good time this month hanging out, playing a bunch of things. And we've definitely hit kind of a snag with this game. I gotta wrap this game up. Like, we've been playing this for literal months. I gotta get somewhere with this. Like, I'm having fun with it, but it's definitely been a whole lot of game. It's just a fun platform to play and talk about it. It's definitely just a fun platform to just hang out and talk about. You know, I like having this game as a space to just chill. It's super light, and I think that's nice. It's easy to I don't know, get lost in the game, should I say. I like this game. This was not on my bingo card for like game I'm gonna enjoy this year, but I've actually really liked this game more than I care to admit, in a way that kind of makes me feel guilty You know? Okay, can we get up on the roof? I don't want to fight that guy. God dang it. He better get up here because I'm not fighting him. I'm not doing it. I'm not fighting this guy. It's not happening. I'm telling you, I'm not fighting him. Thank you. Okay, here we go. Excellent. Excellent. Alright. Let's get out of here. And that looks good. God, this game is so pretty. Okay, so that was that one. I'm guessing there's not that much left here. We should have the entire map cleared this week, I'm thinking. I mean, unless something changes, we should have the map cleared. And after that, it's just a fast track to the end. Once we beat the game, I'll probably finish it off on my own. Like, I'm trying to figure out, like, what all is there left to do that I feel we haven't seen with the guide. Like, I don't think we looked at the guide tonight. But, like, I don't even, like... We've kind of exhausted... The whole point of this was to play with the guide. And then I just kind of... started playing the game because the guide told me what I was doing. Like, the guide itself is just an encyclopedia for questions. But I don't have questions. And I think that's interesting. And so, I wonder... As I reflect on the last... Oh, I don't know how many hours. How many hours is this? 70 close? Close to 70? Like 60... As I reflect on the near 70 hours we've spent in this game, I wonder if there's something to be said about the guide, right? Because, like, I haven't used the guide in probably, like, 10 hours in any meaningful sense. I've looked at it, I've picked at it. Hey, look at that, look at that map. But at the end of the day, I can't help but wonder if this guide as it stands is good, because it stands kind of away from, like, it doesn't want you to lean on it. It wants you to use it as you want to. Or if that's a bad thing because you don't lean on it, right? It's just a reference manual and has charts and graphs and things, but it isn't, like, guiding. I'm interested as I think about the relationship of this guide in this game. More than anything, I guess I wonder how I'd go out charting this game fully if I wanted to structure the maps. Anyway, gamers, that's all I got for you. I will catch y'all on the Flippy Dippy. I had a lot of fun hanging out. If you liked what you saw, go ahead and hit that like button, subscribe, tell your friends. We got Discord we can hop into. We got some other socials you can check out as well. Great way to keep in touch. I will be here on Saturday. And then after that, I am gone for 2 weeks. I'll keep y'all posted when we're back. But I had a lot of fun chilling, playing games, and just chatting. Appreciate all y'all. Thank you, Sun, Kirby, everyone there on Twitch, everyone there on YouTube. It's been a lot of fun chatting. Things have been so interesting to chat about. Life's been interesting. Seeing things, everything expand out, and make sure to organize. Go to your local, town squares. Tell your people to stay right, and make your voice heard. It's important to make it known that this ain't what it is, right? This ain't it. But catch y'all later. Saturday, gamers. More gaming, more AC Shadows, or something else pops up. We'll do that. But my name is Very Good the Ferglings. Thank you. Good night.